Hello again, venturers. Talysman the Ur-Beatle here, and this is another episode of UrVival Survival. And if we pause for just a moment, you can hear that we have some friends down here. Oh. And we are trying to get just a little bit further down to see if we can find any interesting resources in this cave. Because we're going to need resources to build a little camp or a camp. A camp or a camp. We're going to, let's just put it that way. We're going to build some kind of like temporary outpost. That was what I was trying to remember. Okay, so we found the dead end over here. We want to build a temporary outpost up at the top here so that we can have the start of like a route, like a caravan route, where from villages to village, and with some little resting spots in between. Part of our goal being to explore and continue to explore rather than building large bases. We're going to build small camps as we explore. Whoa! Okay, I did not want both torches in the same area. Okay, we got another dead air in the here. Okay, we can get some more torches. And continue to collect some coal. Now, well, for the moment, we have a couple kinds of stone, which is not normally what we want. We want to only carry one kind of stone, or at least the equivalent of one stack of stone of any kind in our inventory. We don't want to be crazy hogs when it comes to what we're carrying. Now, the reason why I'm collecting andesite is because I'm thinking to make the camp that we're going to build up top different from the original. We need to have some slightly different materials. Okay, let's get some more coal. So far, though, we're not doing great. Whichever material we choose, we wind up running out. And I'm sure we'll find some more andesite somewhere. But so far, okay. Hey, what is that down there? Hold on a moment. Okay, I thought I saw dripstone for a moment, but I must have been imagining that. You know, I don't think we're going to be able to, I mean, unless we use up all our andesite, we're not going to be, as well as the cobble, we're not going to really be able to get a bridge across that other area. So I think we're going to start heading back, see if we spot any other andesite, because we can use that to make our bricks, and or not bricks, and just andesite, like polished andesite or something like that. To hold on a moment. Okay. Oh, it's in the middle of the night. Okay. Which means, do we want to go? Okay, it was almost daybreak. Let's take stock of our situation. We have too much coal. There, because we don't want more than one stack of coal. But we're just checking to see. See, we have very little andesite. I want a little bit more. But maybe we don't want to collect it down here. Okay, I was explaining earlier, which I now see would not have worked. That what I like to do is create areas like this where you have to jump to get up here. That way we have a way to retreat whenever we're being chased by monsters. The monster can't jump the way we can, and so we're a little bit safe. I know we've explored down this way, but one thing we didn't do is check to see if there was any andesite, because I wasn't collecting andesite at that time. It's almost all stone. A little bit of dirt. Oh, hey, here's some andesite. Okay, so we made it back out. To finish up our day here, we're going to figure out, first of all, let's clean up some stuff here. Okay, we don't need that. Well, you might need this for decoration. Don't need that. We do want to get our one piece of iron smelted. In this case, what I like to do, since I don't like to waste a lump of coal on just like one item, I like to use sticks in this point. Okay, so we need to clear this out. This is to help fill in and level out the area. This is where we're going to build our temporary outpost, or our camp. So we're going to just fill in some holes here real quick. You're going to be a problem, aren't you, pig? Not as much as this grass, maybe, but still a problem. Okay. Okay, we're going to replant the flowers in just a bit, but for the moment, just want to fill in this hole. Great. There's always just enough to almost fill in a hole. And then you get, when you gather a little bit more, turns out you have too much. See, now I have exactly one too much, but there. Okay, so we need to figure out, before I do that, let's get rid of this flower, plant it. Dandelion can be used for a stew that is fulfilling, but it doesn't really have any other special properties. So we don't really want that. What we want is to collect oxide daisy for our flower. You know, I'm going to let's get our, okay, I imagined that I had a hoe in there. So let's actually make a hoe. I'm probably thinking of the over at the other base. This is just mostly for kind of like a decoration. Although we can always use that. If it grows wheat, we can always use that to lure or tame animals into the area. But we don't really want to start a full-on farm. We do need this sheep, though. Which means actually we're going to need, oh, I have exactly 3 that I don't need to shear any more sheep. Because we're going to make another bed just for this particular base. No, not base, outpost. Keep saying base, I mean outpost. Since we have quite a few ladders, I'm thinking that this outpost is going to be a we're going to try to make use of the ladders. We're going to build upwards, so we'll have like a little area down here. Thinking ahead here because I want, okay, we're going to need more cobble as well. We are going to cut down an acacia tree or two. We are going to replant, don't worry. Acacia seems to drop a lot more saplings than some of the other trees. Well, acacia and spruce, I usually never lack for acacia and spruce saplings when I'm ready to replant. It just seems to be more abundant. In fact, we already have one sapling, so we can replant immediately. See, we've already planted more than we chopped down, because we only chopped down the one. And I do want to replant them all, because I do plan on chopping down some more. We want to basically compensate for the resources that we are taking from the environment over here. Now, what I wanted that for is just the start of our stilts for whoops, we don't want that. Or stilts or supports for the camp, the outpost that we're building. We're just going to build a very small shelter, but we're going to go up so that the bed will be on an upper level. So we're going to be using, and actually I think we will also be using, we'll start with like stairs on this level going up to, so that it's not completely it's not going to be on the ground. We go up to a second level where we can have a storage and some equipment, and then there will be a ladder up to the final story. But that's going to be for tomorrow, because the sun is setting. It's not going to let us rest just yet. In fact, we'll just tear down another tree here while we're waiting for the sun to go below the horizon. I always get confused when there's hills, so it takes a little bit longer for the sun to go down than I always expect.